Hi there, my name is Rebecca, and I know this whole process of trying different moves and having a difficult time with it, for me, for sure, is a little bit frustrating. So one of the things that I think will be helpful is to try everything maybe 5 times. So once or twice a week doing, say, 5 cartwheels, 5 bridges, 5 handstands, 5 times of everything, okay? If it's really hard for you, 3 is usually what I say the max is. So you can do 5 of those handstands. And you can do it against the wall, but since we also want to practice strength, if you can press up into it, especially if you're a forward folder, that's going to make it, it gives us a little bit more work. We'll get stronger by doing that. If you are a back bender, then just do your best to engage, tuck the pelvis, bring those legs up, but it'll be a little bit harder. It's very possible it'll be a little harder for you. Now, we can do it against the pole, or we could do it against the wall, because we're just going to practice bringing the legs up. So depending on what's more comfortable for you, I have a ring on my back, so I think I'm going to do a couple of these things possibly against the wall, but we'll see. So from here, if I'm going to do my handstand, I'm going to go up. There's 1, 2, really pushing out through those fingers. Woo! 3, 4, and 5. All right. Doing your T-Rex hands, really contracting and then relaxing, contracting and relaxing to balance out that handstand type of feel. Okay, so let's do forearm stands. 5 of them, however we do them, it's okay. So, we got our 1, and 2, and 3. 5's good, it's pretty hard. 4. And, oh, 1 more. 5. All right. So there we go. So that's 5 handstands, 5 forearm stands. I'm going to do 5 headstands now just because they're easier. Okay. So going, woo, woo. I might tip myself over. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've also seen this done this way with the hands. So, do you know that? Okay. Shoulder stands. Here we go. One. You could probably do that on the other side. One side for sure is going to be harder. Oh, yep. It is. So I'm going to do mine on the more difficult side because it'll be better, of course. There's 2. All right. 3. Now if you're a back bender, it's really upper back flexibility that's going to make a difference with that too. But doing the chest stands, I tend to have less flexibility in my upper back, so mine are a little bit more questionable. And it takes me a little bit to get into them. Now sometimes in my contortion class, I learned to roll up into them, amazingly enough. Coming down into a forearm stand, I kind of prefer that a little bit more. And especially, I'll show you how I first learned to come down. So I'm going to do it against the wall. And it's mainly because I was practicing looking up with my head. So coming forward with the shoulders, lowering the body, it kind of just felt okay to do it that way. So I'm going to be in my forearm stand. Right. Maybe. And I'm going to look forward. I'm going to look forward. Now, what I had practiced at first was coming back up. And going forward and forward and forward, and then coming back up. And going forward and forward and forward, and going back up. And forward, and then practicing also being able to bring your body down. Granted, when you do that, put a mat underneath your pelvis in case you hit the ground hard. Okay, so once again, I'll show you the last little bit, but definitely don't just plummet forward. Make sure it's very slow, like you feel like, oh yeah, I can get down on my chest without putting your nose and chin on the ground. So the more of the chest stand. So that's some of those just handstand type of things. And then we have, of course, our aerial handstands. The other way, because it just saves a lot of energy, but not exactly sure I can, and I won't do it without a spot. Okay, so since I'm going to do it the other way. All right. Okay, and then we have we'll do twisted grip. Up and practice holding. You can say, pick a leg position you're not as comfortable with, I suppose. I don't know. Or practice holding for a period of time. So twisted. True grip or split grip. Through a few things. Took 10 minutes. It wore me out, unfortunately. So it'll be our 15-minute bust